What's going on, everybody? The Original Mako back with some more Anvil content, and today, something I just wanted to cover. It's almost like a look into the future for Anvil. But as always, be sure to check those links down below. Make sure you're subbed to the channel also. A lot of you guys who watch aren't subscribed to the channel. Just smack that subscribe button. Ton of new content coming out your way very, very soon. All sorts of Mako content all the time, everywhere, which is great for you guys because who doesn't want to see more Mako content? I know I do, even though I make the content. Either way, check out those links in the description. Twitch, if you want to see me do runs live for Anvil, Gunfire, other things live. We have a ton of fun over there. Check it out. We are 10-ish followers or 10-ish average viewers away from being able to apply to partner. I would really appreciate any help over on the channel. And then second channel, there's a Pokemon Shining Pearl Nuzlocke going on if you're interested in that. And then on the clips channel or the shorts channel, there's a lot of clips and funny moments from streams, videos, whatever. So check that out, and I appreciate the support there as well. That being said, let's get ready to hop into the video today. So the devs for Anvil did a Q&A, and I'm going to be going through it because there's a lot of actually really good stuff in here about the future of the game and the current state of the game that I think a lot of you would be interested in. So hello everyone, it's been a week since we launched early access. Here are the answers to your most frequently asked questions. Thank you for your interest in our game. We hope to make this game as fun as possible alongside the players. Hey, thanks. Number one, how long is the early access period and what sort of contents are planned? We will respond to emergency issues as fast as we can. Not sure what that has to do with the game, or with the question. And we will have regular updates every month. So updates every month that I'm assuming have balance issues, tweaking this, tweaking that, maybe some new skins here and there, but just some regular updates monthly. The addition of new content and major changes will occur every 3 months, which is our season. So seasons are 3 months long. That's the time frame to get through the entire pass. It says here the addition of new weapons, new characters, new boss monsters, plan to be added, and experimental game modes will be revealed for feedback. So additional game modes to play, which I think is key for roguelikes to have, additional game modes as well. And guaranteeing new content every 3 months for their seasons is fantastic. Love to hear it. 3 months is pretty standard for, if you think of Battle Royale games, Warzone, Apex, Fortnite. I don't know about Fortnite anymore, but most games have about a 3-month season. So that's pretty standard. And this is what I was excited for, brand new content, new characters, weapons, boss monsters, all that stuff, new game modes every 3 months. Love it. And still having regular updates every month as well. Great. Love to hear it. Number two, the big one that I think a lot of people are going to be interested in, and this is a very hot topic of conversation with this game. Why are you resetting relics and season upgrades every season? Are you going to wipe our progress after 3 months? They said, the point of the season system is to revamp the game. There will be many new things to do, and many things will change. The number and effects that exist will be changed drastically, or the numbers and effects that exist will be changed drastically, making the need for the upgrade tree to be renewed as well. For new players entering with the new season to fit in, we thought removing long-term growth factors was a good idea. Now, before we get to the next part, which you're probably already reading anyway, I want to give my thoughts on this because I think I'm in the minority here of actually enjoying this season revamp. I think it's good. Why is it good? What the hell? Listen, as a part of here, this is not a one-to-one example, but it's the example I'm going to give. As somebody who's a part of the Destiny 1 community, and as the very last person in my friend group to get the Galahorn in Destiny 1, I can't tell you how many times it turned into a meme, but it really wasn't a meme at the time, where you weren't allowed to matchmake with people. People would kick you out of the group instantaneously if you did not have the Galahorn. They were like, nope, we'll find somebody who does have it. So with the whole, the skill tree is whatever, but the whole relic system, you have a certain chance to get a relic, every time you play. A new player to the game coming in has no relics, nothing like that. And if they go into matchmaking and, you're in a team that's full of 2 other people who have maxed out relics, they've got a tier 3 relic, they got a couple of tier 2 relics, and are just dominating, and then they're like, oh my god, this guy's dead weight, let's kick him out of the squad. It can create a bad experience for new players. It can. Maybe this game's community isn't as toxic as some others, but it's a way to help avoid that. And I think grinding for new relics every 3 months is kind of fun and exciting. You know, it's not like once you have all the relics, okay, well, I'm done with the game. Well, no, now I got to regrind some relics, and it still gives you something to do, even if it's the same thing to do. But like it says, there's going to be a lot of new content and whatever. But anyways, let's go on to the next part. I can 1000% see, though, the other side of it and why a lot of people were upset about the season resets. So they go on to say, however, many players gave negative feedback on losing the things they worked hard for. Our intention wasn't to take away what users worked hard for, but to give the users updated new things that they can enjoy. Therefore, we adjusted from our initial plans to wipe everything and decided to make the resetting aspect as little as possible. We are contemplating how to make the hard-earned outcomes remain while continuously providing new relics and upgrade factors. We can't say in detail, but we will try our best to let the players either keep the things that they worked hard for or at least get some reasonable compensation. When we have more things set in stone, we will let the players know through announcement and receive additional feedback to make a final decision. So the good news here is I think they're going to come up with some sort of plan, pitch the plan, get the feedback, and then go on to make a final choice. So there are a lot of back and forth with the community, which is what dev teams should do. Halo Infinite's doing a very good job of that right now, but there needs to be constant communication, especially for an early access game, between players and devs, because the devs need to know what the players want, and the players need to voice their opinion on what they want for the game. The majority is always going to win, and I think the majority here is going to be that they don't want stuff reset. The talent tree is interesting, but I think the relics is the bigger deal. So we'll see what happens with that in the future. I'll keep you guys updated, as always. Number 3, are there plans for cross-invite, cross-save between Xbox and the Steam? And will Xbox updates be delayed in the future compared to Steam like it is now due to the Xbox certification process? And they responded with, although we want to avoid emergency patches as much as possible, if a critical issue occurs, we think it is better to respond quickly on Steam first and then wait for the Xbox certification and release it at the same time. So for emergency patches, it sounds like, you know, they're going to just get it out on Steam right away and then wait for Xbox. But I think for other patches, they're saying they'll try to release them at the same time. It's kind of worded a little bit strange, but I think that's kind of what they're trying to say here. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Next, cross-save is a difficult feature to implement now. However, we think we can prepare transferring data to cross-platform soon. So maybe more of a future, long in the future type of thing. You know, when we first started covering Gunfire content, it was over a year before the full release came out. So you never know. This could be like a 8, 9, 10, 1 year, month, 8, 9, 10 month, or maybe even a year plan from now. But, you know, we'll see. There is potential to have cross save. There is cross play right now, by the way, but cross save is a little bit different. Any plans for wide monitor support? Having a wide monitor allows players to see more of the map than other players, which makes it unfair. We are currently discussing this matter, and if there's a good solution, supporting wide monitor is not a difficult task, just a matter of if they want to do it or not. Doesn't affect me, but maybe it affects you, and that is their response. Are there plans to change the number of maximum players for Zerni to 3, and are there plans to make maps for 4 players and above? So the first galaxy right now you can only have 2 people in it. And the other two galaxies are 3 players. And they responded with, we decided the maximum number of players depending on the galaxy mode, progression method, and map size. However, there were many players who wanted to just play together with friends, so we will be removing the maximum player restriction of 2 players in Zerni for pre-made parties only soon. Kind of skipped around this second part of the question and kind of skipped around if the maximum player restriction of 2 is it's going away. Does that mean there's no maximum players? Like, is it up to 3 now, like the rest of them? Or kind of what's the deal here? I'm assuming it means it's going to be 3 like the rest of them. But yeah, I just kind of skipped the second half of this question. So, number 6, a pretty big one. When will new skins and toy workers be added? We already have the skins and toy workers ready. The dev team doesn't want to just increase the number of available options, but make each one unique with different play styles. While some skins can be added quickly, toy workers will be added after new features are added. This is a secret, but our toy workers will be changed to be way more fun to play with, although we haven't even told our CEO yet. So toy workers are kind of a cool little just extra element of the roguelike type of thing. But having very unique ones and that have a lot of new features and can really change runs, I think it would be really cool. So I think that's what they're hinting at here. And then obviously they already have new skins ready, which is awesome. I hope they have some sort of like legendary tier skin that like kind of actually changes how you look rather than just colorings. But they already have some skins ready, and I'm sure they're going to be making plenty more in the future. So excited about that. Why can you only equip one tier 3 relic? So tier 3s are the gold relics. And equipping a relic is a very entertaining feature, but it can also ruin the balance of a game easily. Although this restricts freedom in using tier 3 relics, this also allows you to think which tier 1 and tier 2 relics to use. In the classic mode, we will be sticking to this rule for now. Anvil game mode is set up so that changing the rules is not a difficult task. Having a challenge mode where you can equip mini relics, for example 6, or having no limit on tier 3 relics can be added, so we ask for your patience. So right now, the classic game mode, you can only have one tier 3 relic, and they're saying that, they're going to be testing other game modes in the future for early access, so, wait and see. There's going to be some that can allow you to equip more and having no limit on tier 3 relics and all that type of stuff, so just be patient. The game just released into early access. Give them some time. Next, I keep getting matched in a server that is far away. Are there plans to create servers in other countries or implement a way for us to select servers? We are monitoring the server issue regularly, and if enough people are coming from one region, we can add a new server. Please tell your friends to join you. Shameless self-promotion. Love it. There seems to be many people on the ranking system using cheating programs. Are there plans to reset rankings? Also, can we see a combined ranking for Xbox and Steam? Currently, we are rooting out cheaters using an anti-cheating tool, and those users will be removed from the rankings. As for ranking reset, when we have a fit compensation or reward system in place, we will regularly reset. Now, just, imagine if Gunfire did this for daily challenges. Their daily challenges are fucking pointless right now. Imagine if they had a ranking system where if you ranked in a certain top percentage, you got some sort of extra reward. Oh, God, I'm just imagining. Imagine if Gunfire did something where for daily challenges, if you ranked in the top 50%, you get a certain weapon skin. If you ranked in the top 25%, you get another weapon skin. And then if you ranked in the top 10%, you get a crazier weapon skin. And then top 3 get something crazy. Just imagine something like that, right? And then every week they reset it or whatever. Ranking systems are cool. I like to compete. A lot of people like to compete. Let people compete. Next, the combined ranking is a difficult task right now. In the future, when we have tournament modes, it can be implemented, but that is still far in the future. They're planning tournament modes. No fucking idea what that is, but that sounds sick. Call up your boys, be like, hey, we playing the tourney today? Saying, fuck yeah, we're playing the tourney today. Let's hop in the damn tourney today. Just run some shit. Sounds sick. So yeah, tournament mode. And then are there plans to support PlayStation? Our priority is to stabilize the game on Xbox and Steam. Other platforms will be considered when that is in place. So essentially not for a while. It's an Xbox and Steam game. They'll consider it way in the future, but for now, sticking with Xbox and Steam. So hopefully that, was able to help kind of show you guys the direction they're going. It's not a roadmap. I believe they said they're going to try to come out with a roadmap as soon as possible. But it does give some direction on what the devs are thinking. Shows that they are in constant communication with players. They're answering all of these questions. They're talking about issues. They're talking about their plans. It's very good to have dev teams that are doing this. I love it. And I'm really excited for this game's future. A lot of really cool stuff. Like I said when I first started this game, and I say it every time I play it, the potential. The game's good right now, but the potential that this game has is exciting, very exciting, and I'm thrilled to be playing it and covering content on it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that content. That being said, thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, be sure to check those links down below as always. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I love each and every one of your faces, and I will catch you all in the next video.